The artificial intelligence race isn't just happening in Silicon Valley anymore. China is catching up fast, and in some areas it may already be ahead. From humanoid robots like the Unitree G1 to powerful AI models like Baidu's ERNIE, China is pouring billions into AI research. The question is, what does this mean for the rest of the world, and why should you care? And make no mistake, the stakes are not just about technology, but who sets the rules for the future. Because whoever leads in AI won't just build the tools, they'll influence global standards, economies, and even security. Most people only hear about OpenAI, Anthropic, or Google Gemini, but China has its own AI giants, and they're building at scale. From government-backed funding to mass production of humanoid robots, the story of AI is no longer just American. Let's break it down. By the end of this video, you'll see how China's strategy could change not just AI, but the balance of power worldwide. And whether you welcome that or fear it, the shift is already underway.
In 2017, China's government announced an ambitious plan to become the world leader in artificial intelligence by 2030. And unlike most countries, China backed it with massive funding and centralized direction. Billions of dollars have been funneled into AI research labs, universities, and startups. Entire AI innovation zones have been built in cities like Beijing, Shenzhen, and Hangzhou, with government incentives designed to accelerate growth. The focus areas are clear: facial recognition, surveillance systems, smart cities, military AI, and robotics. This top-down approach means progress can be rapid, but it also raises concerns about how AI might be used for control and surveillance. And for China's leadership, AI isn't just a tool for the economy, it's a pillar of national power. While ChatGPT dominates headlines in the West, China has its own powerful AI models. Baidu's ERNIE bot, trained on massive Chinese datasets optimized for local culture and language. Alibaba's Qwen, Tongyi Qianwen, integrated directly into Alibaba's e-commerce and cloud platforms. Imagine shopping on Taobao or running a business on Alibaba Cloud and having an AI assistant built in. SenseTime and iFlyTech, specializing in computer vision and speech recognition, already widely used in education, finance, and even healthcare. These companies may not be household names in the US, but in China, they're part of daily life. Millions already use them, and that's something OpenAI or Anthropic can't yet claim at the same scale. In practice, this means China's AI isn't just experimental, it's already woven into the daily lives of ordinary citizens. The real power lies in adoption. 1 billion people using Chinese-built AI creates an ecosystem no rival can ignore. The global shock factor. When Unitree unveiled the G1 humanoid robot in 2024, it sent shockwaves through the robotics world. Why? Because the G1 costs just $16,000, an order of magnitude cheaper than Western humanoids. At that price, Unitree could scale faster than anyone expected. The G1 isn't the only contender either. Fourier GR1 is being positioned for rehabilitation and healthcare support. Xiaomi Cyber 1 showcased China's consumer-facing ambitions, and Huawei is quietly researching robotics tied to its AI chip development. The key takeaway: while US companies like Tesla and Figure AI dominate headlines, China's robotics industry is preparing for mass production. And if history is any guide, from smartphones to electric cars, China's ability to mass produce could reshape the global robotics market almost overnight. In other words, while the West perfects prototypes, China prepares to flood the world with products. There's a catch. Advanced AI runs on advanced chips, and that's where China faces its biggest challenge. U.S. export controls have restricted China's access to NVIDIA's most powerful GPUs, like the A100 and H100, which are critical for training large-scale AI models. Without them, progress slows. In response, China has doubled down on building its own semiconductors. Huawei's Ascend chips are the most well-known example, already being deployed in domestic AI data centers. SMIC, China's largest chipmaker, is investing heavily to close the gap. It's not clear if they can catch NVIDIA anytime soon, but the point is, China isn't giving up. And if they manage to succeed, the AI race could shift dramatically, with China no longer dependent on Western hardware. So, why should you care if China is racing ahead in AI? Because this isn't just about technology. It's about geopolitics, economics, and the future of work. Geopolitics. The US and China are already rivals in trade and defense. If China dominates AI, it could set global standards and control critical technologies. Economics. Cheaper AI tools and humanoid robots could reshape industries worldwide. Factories in Asia, Africa, or Europe might one day run on Chinese-built AI systems. Everyday life. Whether you're aware of it or not, some of the AI tools you'll use in the next 5 years may not come from Silicon Valley, but from Beijing or Shanghai. The global AI race isn't just about who has the smartest model. It's about who can scale AI into real-world adoption fastest. And the reality is, China's combination of state power, cheap hardware, and a massive user base makes it a competitor the world cannot ignore. What happens next will determine not just who wins the AI race, but how the technology itself is shaped for decades to come. China isn't just racing in AI, it's scaling. From humanoid robots to national AI strategies, it's moving fast and investing heavily. And while US companies like OpenAI and Tesla might get more attention, the truth is, the next big breakthrough in AI could just as easily come out of Beijing, Shenzhen, or Shanghai. Whether that excites you or worries you depends on how you see the future of AI power. But either way, the race is on, and the outcome will affect all of us. All right, that's all I've got for today. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more of how AI is shaping our world, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for hanging out.